space.
Hi, welcome to the Toys R Us self-service ticket quiz. This won't be just a regular quiz. This one is different. It's a learn-as-you-go quiz. We're going to ask you 12 questions, not to grade you or say right or wrong, but to help you become familiar with self-service tickets and learn about your responsibilities as a ticket salesperson. We've divided the quiz into 3 rounds. Each round covers a main part of the ticket process. Round 1 deals with the basics of receiving and storing ticket merchandise. In round 2, we'll cover ticket maintenance and sample maintenance. Round 3 is our bonus round, where we'll show you the benefits of providing good customer service. As you've walked through the store, I'm sure you've noticed that many of our items have this ticket package on them. Here's our first question. What kind of merchandise do we sell using self-service tickets? A. Large or bulky items. B. Items that are easy to steal. C. High-dollar items. D. All of the above. What do you think? If you pick D, all of the above, you're off to a great start, because all the answers are right. Customers who want to buy large items, high-dollar items, or high-security items take a ticket from the floor sample. Pay for it at the register and receive it at the appropriate customer pickup area. There are 2 types of ticket merchandise, regular and security. Regular ticket items are easy to spot. They include large, bulky items like bikes, strollers, baby furniture, and car seats that would be difficult for our customers to bring to the register. Security merchandise includes items like video games, stereos, and radio-controlled toys that are expensive and popular and present a security risk. We display these items differently. This is the electronics display case, or EDC for short. This is where many of our security items are displayed. A large amount of our security items are video software. These are displayed in their own aisle. Here, each ticket package is attached below a card that represents the game box and provides information about the game on the back. As you might have guessed, ticket merchandise is an important part of our business and represents a large portion of our total sales. We're counting on you to make sure this area runs smoothly and stays profitable. The way you handle the paperwork, maintain ticket items, and deal with our customers can really make a difference. So first, why don't we go to where it all begins, in the storeroom when a truck comes in. Hi guys. When your store receives ticket merchandise, the pickup employees will log in the items on the ticket merchandise receiving log and place them in the storeroom. Get to know your store's pickup personnel. They're your key partners in the ticket process. You'll also need to be familiar with the way the storeroom is laid out. Now, question number 2. How is regular ticket merchandise stored? A, with other small toy merchandise. B, in its own section of the storeroom. C, out on the floor behind the displayed item. D, it remains in the loading area. Okay, this is a tough one. The correct answer is B. Even though it looks like one big storeroom, ticket items are stored separately from small toy items in their own distinct part of the storeroom. In this section, the items are stored in alphabetical order by manufacturer name. But what about security merchandise? Where does that get stored? Question number 3. Where do we store security ticket merchandise? A, in the small toy storeroom. B, in the ticket storeroom. C, in the security pickup booth and security room. D, out on the floor in the electronics display case. Well, the answer to this question is C. Security merchandise is stored in the security pickup booth in the security room. They're both storage areas, but the security pickup booth gives us quick access to the most popular items, especially hot sellers like video games. The security room is mainly used as a backup storage. Being familiar with the storeroom layout is very important to your success as a ticket salesperson. When you know what's in the storeroom, you can make sure that each of those items is represented by a sample out on the sales floor. Today it may seem overwhelming. You might think, how can anybody remember everything that's in the storeroom? But don't worry. You'll start out working along with an experienced employee who will show you the ropes. Pretty soon you'll feel comfortable enough with the process to work on your own. And the whole time you'll be learning new things and becoming more familiar with the products we sell. Okay, after the pickup employees log in the ticket merchandise received, they pass the log on to have tickets made. This brings up question number 4. Where do self-service tickets come from? A, supplied by the manufacturer. B, printed at the area office and sent to the store. C, printed in your store. D, supplied by Tickets R Us. How'd you do on this one? No, it's not Tickets R Us. The answer is C, printed in your store. Every Toys R Us store is equipped with a high-quality laser printer that is used to print tickets, shelf labels, feature cards, and POP signs. We'll talk more about these later. After the tickets have been printed, you'll get the ticket merchandise receiving log and the tickets, and then head out to the sales floor and add tickets to each item on the log. But sometimes you may not find a floor sample for an item you have tickets for. Here's question number 5. What do you do if you have items in the storeroom and tickets in your hand, but no floor sample to put them on? A, notify pickup that a sample needs to be built. B, go build the item yourself. C, throw away the tickets. D, find a similar floor sample and add the tickets to it. Did you get this one? The answer is A, notify pickup that a sample needs to be built. This is what we refer to as a set. You'll use the ticket merchandise receiving log as a set sheet. That is, you'll either enter OK and your initials if the sample is present and in good condition, or write in set if a floor sample needs to be built. Then forward the log to pickup so they'll know which ones to build. They'll let you know when it's ready to go out on the floor. So don't throw away those tickets. Hold them at the ticket desk until the sample is ready for them. Well, that's it for round 1. Take a quick breather and get ready for round 2. Ticket maintenance is a basic and very important part of your job that you'll be doing every day. Let's define it. Here's question number 6. What do you think ticket maintenance is? A, sweeping loose tickets up off the floor. B, auditing ticket packages on selected samples. C, taping up ripped tickets. D, making tickets by hand when the printer breaks. The answer is B, auditing ticket packages on selected samples. By auditing, we mean making sure that the ticket packages are properly attached to the floor samples and have sufficient number of tickets that correspond with what's in the storeroom. Remember, this is why we said before that it's important for you to be familiar with the storeroom. And when we talk about selected samples, we mean you should check on those ticket packages that appear to be exceptions to our merchandising rules, like a ticket package that's empty, or one that's supposed to be for a floor sample but still has tickets in it. You'll do this on a daily basis, using the daily ticket maintenance checklist. Another part of ticket maintenance is what we call a stock sample check. You'll do this at least once a week, or twice a week in season, only this time you'll check the ticket package on every floor sample. Doing ticket maintenance and stock sample checks on a regular basis are your most important tools for keeping the ticket area in good working order. Because remember, even if we have a storeroom full of ticket merchandise, customers can't buy these items if there aren't any tickets for them out on the floor. That means lost sales and unhappy customers, and that's the last thing we want. Now that you know how important tickets are, let's go one step further and talk about the ticket package. Besides tickets, each ticket package should have a shelf label right here, so that it's visible when there aren't any tickets left. We use this for 2 reasons. When there aren't any more tickets available, the customer can still see the price of the item. Also, it helps you by providing the information you need to print more tickets. But there's even more to the ticket package than that. Question number 7. What do we call this? A, ticket sign. B, ticket tag. C, ticket talker. D, ticket screamer. Believe it or not, the correct answer is C, ticket talker. Actually, we have a number of different ticket talkers. Think of each one as a miniature billboard that highlights the item for the customer and provides stock-level information for employees. Now that we've covered the ticket package, let's talk about the floor sample itself. First we had ticket maintenance. Now we'll cover sample maintenance, the other main part of your job on the sales floor. Question number 8. What do we mean by sample maintenance? A, keeping floor samples presentable and in good condition. B, making sure that all items in the storeroom are sampled out on the floor. C, making sure POP signs are hung correctly. D, all of the above. If you've answered D, all of the above, you're right. Sample maintenance basically means keeping all items neat, clean, and new looking. In other words, general housekeeping. For example, when it comes to bikes, this includes keeping tires inflated, making sure all parts, especially handlebars and brakes, are securely attached and in working condition, and that the seat is to its lowest position. It also means vacuuming at least once a week to keep the shelving clean. Security ticket samples don't get exposed to the wear and tear that regular ticket items do, but it's still important to do general cleaning of the EDC and make sure that the items inside have all their components, including the warranty and owner's manual. This way, if the floor sample is sold, the customer still gets the complete item even if the box has been lost. Of course, as we said before, always make sure that each ticket item in the storeroom is sampled out on the floor. And let's not forget this, the POP sign. Question number 9. What does a POP sign do? A, provides information about the item's features. B, gives assembly instructions. C, it provides information on how to buy it. D, provides manufacturer rebate information. This is another tough one. If you picked A, you're right. POP stands for point of purchase because it provides information about the item's features that can help the customer decide on the spot which item to buy. Depending on the type of item, these POP signs are attached in specific places on the sample. For items in the EDC, it goes here. We have layouts and written instructions on how to place POP signs. These are kept at the ticket desk. Your trainer will tell you more about them. With all of the handling the items get, they sometimes begin to look shop-worn. Shop-worn means that the paint on the item is chipped or scratched, decals are torn or missing, or the item is dirty or beat up. Generally, this is not something you'd want to buy at first glance. Time for question number 10. What do you do if you find a sample that is shop-worn? A, notify a manager who will decide what to do with it. B, remove it from the floor and bring it to pickup for disposal. C, leave it as is. D, move it to the clearance aisle. The answer to question 10 is A. You should notify a manager whenever you see a shop-worn floor sample. It's up to the manager to decide whether to mark the price down or not. The whole idea here is to keep the samples new-looking and appealing to our customers. It could mean the difference between a lost sale and a satisfied customer. Speaking of satisfied customers, it's time for our bonus round, customer service. When you're working in the ticket area, you'll find that customers will have a lot of questions. They'll either come up to you on the floor or press the customer service button at the ticket desk, announcing that service is needed in the ticket area. Customers will ask questions like, what size bike do I get for a 7-year-old? And what's the difference between this $89 stroller and the $109 one? Actually, the most common question you'll hear will be, how do I buy this? So, question number 11. What do you do when a customer asks you a question? A, ignore them. B, tell them you're too busy to help them. C, tell them, I'm sorry, but that's not my area. D, answer them as best you can or get another employee to help you. Okay, obviously the answer to this question is D. Try to answer the customer as best you can or get another employee to help you. Remember to be as helpful as you can, even if you don't know the answer. You don't necessarily need to sell them on one item versus another. Sometimes a customer will just need another opinion. In that case, be as honest as possible and remember that the POP sign is a great source of information in a situation like this. There are also many other ways to learn more about ticket merchandise, such as watching training videos, reading training reference guides, and asking questions. Okay, here's another situation that relates to customer service. It's our final question, number 12. What do you do if a customer wants to buy a ticket item assembled? A, say, sorry, we don't do assemblies. B, check on the assembly options available for that item. C, try to sell them the floor sample. D, tell them it will take 1 month. The correct answer is B, check on the assembly options available for that item. Toys R Us offers assemblies on particular items, like bikes and battery-operated vehicles. We refer to these items that are already assembled for the customer as ready to ride. We will also build other items for customers at their request. The tickets for these items say assembly available. In either case, be sure the customer is aware that we'll assemble these items and that an assembly charge will be added. Your manager will explain this to you in more detail later. The more experienced you get in the ticket area, the more knowledgeable you will become with the different items. Before you know it, you'll be an expert on ticket merchandise. And the more you know about the products, the more confident you'll be in helping customers and doing both ticket and sample maintenance. So that's it, our ticket quiz. How'd you do? More importantly, how do you feel? We hope that now you're more familiar with the Toys R Us ticket area and are eager to get started. See